Okay. Interesting comps. I even knew precisely what the little bastard was going for. I got fairly good CC chain. Bit awkward positioning, but trade isn't the worst in the world. He placed his knockup well. If I avoid the knockup, I completely shit on him though. Man, they have so much sustain with Rakan. I'm getting marked. Don't think they can dive us. Let's start our scaling endeavor. I still have the Kindred mark. And they don't have a really roam potential. Mountain Dragon is pretty big. I love getting Mountain Drake. I'm down a bit in experience, but level 6 I will beat him in a 1v1. If we're isolated. She's still targeting me. Okay, slow and steady. Non-flippy early is totally fine here. Nice. Nice. Okay. That's very good. We ended up winning that weak side trade in summoners. In summoner terms, I guess. Very, very good. He flashed aggressively and didn't get anything. Ah, they can't burst. Oh, never mind. Didn't have ult yet. Sick, we snagged the plate. Bro, you're so good in invade flash, thank you. I mean, I knew he doesn't kill me if I dodge his Q. I was fairly confident I was gonna dodge the Q. Should have probably ghosted earlier for consistency's sake, so I can dodge it better, but... that would unlock another mind game, you know? Because, dodging without ghost is kinda... obvious dodge. At least, like, for me, because... he's gonna shoot in a straight manner, and if I do a perfect time juke, I can juke it, right? But dodging with Ghost, he expects a perfect juke, so that unloads a mind game where I'm supposed to juke in, like, I'm supposed to do a double juke with Ghost, because he expects me to do a regular juke, right? It's this weird interplay, so popping Ghost before juke in there would have just unlocked more shit. I really want to kill this, but... nice! She didn't pop it! Let's fucking go, man. He doesn't have flash. Could have juked that, my bad. I think I'm fine, though. He doesn't have flash. Brilliant weak side, man. What a brilliant weak side. Patiently losing CS and experience in the weak side. Not panicking and then completely breaking them in a 2v3. We get 3 for 0. 3 for 0 in a 2v3. He's gonna TP now, right? Perfection. Well played. Tethering was so good here. We tethered so cleanly, they had no plays. I get boots here. We're always one step ahead. Yeah. If the NATO was perfect, I think she could have saved that. Tether, I mean, like, imagine, like, in those, like, buildings when they have, like, tensegrity built into them. There's, like, a tether line that's, like, one specific distance. And, like, if I'm here, enemy's here, he moves up, I do this. He moves back, I do this. You know? You're constantly following his movement. In a way where he thinks he can engage you, but as soon as he tries, he can't. You're always on perfect distance. So we basically, that was, like, tethering masterclass we did in that fight. We stood exactly where we can survive, but close enough for them to think that they can kill us. So we got 3 for 0. Now I'm obviously weak sides, we're gonna chill, he's gonna, yeah, spacing, I guess. Yeah, I'm worried about getting killed here, so... I'm perfectly fine with weak side this entire game. Like, I know how much I'm losing, and I know that what we're getting on the map, and both in bot lane, is making up for it. He has flash, so killing him is not easy. Okay. There's not much counterplay there. We have to tank that shit. I even interrupted him, but there's nothing I can do. I can abandon tower, but in a 1v2 that's not favorable. This is one of those plays where you're kind of bluffing that your team can defend you. Good play by them, nothing you can do. Kind of sucks despite interrupting, he's still able to reach me. Nice. Like if Gianna pops in there with one shield, they just instantly lose. One of them dies, or maybe even two. The thing is, they're not falling for a bluff in this current game because they're too far behind. So they're feeling so much pressure that they want to do something, no matter what. And in this case, I guess bluffing was incorrect. Maybe I should have just left the entire tower, right? Just until the situation cools down. Because bluff works in a lot of high elo scenarios. In this one it doesn't, due to sheer enemy desperation. Hitting her there is such a big thing, because it basically tells her, I know where you are and I'm tracing your movement perfectly. If my teammates can counter, this is glorious. Yep. Easy fucking clap, man. Another weak side, exquisitely done. We're playing weak side entire game and constantly diffing them. I guess there was one moment where I should have read what was gonna happen and just backed off the tower. I got a ruby crystal here because they're playing on burst. My damage is fine enough to burst them anyway. But I'm getting ruby crystal to thwart his all-in because his ult benefits from getting me lower, and maybe this ruby crystal will save my life in an all-in. I think the value is higher than Ampto for this next period. Janna is not doing all that much on the map to justify the perma roam. I was very close to surviving with the ruby crystal. My bad. Yeah, this is one of those moments where you're not supposed to roam as Janna. It's a little bit too much. We can easily 2v2 crush him there. They're over-forcing this. The Herald is guaranteed for us anyway, even if we do 2v2. So giving up this bot tower is just stupid no matter what. Even if I don't die there, I back off, lose experience, CS, and tower. Like, yeah. Yeah, get me out. Janna is definitely over-roaming it here. There are two moments at least where she should have been bot to consolidate bot, and then she can roam right after. She's not really tracing the game too much, she's just perma-roaming, right? It's a bit of a sad, flippy playstyle of Season 14 of supports. Try to qualify all of my roams to make them justified, and I will go bot and absorb experience when needed, right? You just got Jonade. Soil Binder! What's up, Soil Binder? How are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for 3 months. Welcome to the family. Song name relevant. How'd you go with Lucy? I lost 5 games in a row and I'm about the demo D1. track your gameplay, don't track your results. Results in long term are good, are a testament to your gameplay. Results in the short term, like from day to day, can vary so much that it's near meaningless. It's only meaningful in a grand scheme of things when you evaluate your performances. If you're thinking about from day to day and let it mood swing you, like, oh, I lost 4 games in a row. That can literally happen if you played perfectly. You can lose 4 in a row. Literally. So you shouldn't really attribute too much value to that shit. It's just not worth it. The bad, like, emotional management and regulation. Really bad. But yeah, like, general rule of thumb is, like, if you lose 3 back-to-back, you probably take a break. I don't have that luxury because I'm on stream. I have to provide content no matter what. So you're gonna have to listen to this one and be like, do as I say, not as I do, right? Because I will not take a break. I can lose 6 games, so I'll be like, let's win 7th. I have to, on stream. But if you lose 3 back-to-back, you take a break. If you're trying to climb and play better and scale, you know? Wow. Why can't reach that? I was hoping she's gonna insta-Q after ult to push her, to push him towards me. We're gonna have to play this extremely slow. Oh yeah. That is a fight right there. Lost vibe, but pretty good. I held my after the ult. Yeah, this game is the near weak side masterclass. Now, I fucked up twice, and you can easily trace both of those fuck-ups and my mistakes, where I overstayed and should have left the tower. In a perfect setting and macro scale, it should have been Gianna consolidating that. So with a voice chat, it would be a lot better, because you could direct that. If you had a coach on the team, this was a 5v5 team game, I'm pretty sure in the after talk, like, coach would tell Gianna, like, you should have to be there, so we don't lose too much, you know, when we're winning. There's no reason to trade strong side, weak side anymore, when we can win both sides, right? There's all these mechanics, so I failed to read the Gianna intentions, and I misplayed and overstayed. But generally speaking, this game is a weak side masterclass. How you as a conscious AD carry, or in this case AP carry bot laner, you can basically break enemies map. I'm not doing anything crazy on the map. She doesn't have ult, so I'm ulting. I'm not doing anything crazy on the map except just reading their map. And it's making their game hell. Oh no. Nice. Well, I'm dead. Nah, man. My team is overextending for no reason. We gotta slow this down, play objectives. They scale really well. Like, Garen is stronger than Yone. They scale really fucking well. I gotta chill here. Ba-bum-bum. I don't know what I could have done differently to live that. I think I did very good kiting while slowing. It was just too deep here. Could have recognized it, I guess. Yeah, dragon is the way it snowballed this cleanly. More dragons makes their counterplay like so much less. Because the jumps from these characters get so negated by movement speed. If you can constantly track like a move and auto attack, their jumps are fucked. Every jump becomes extremely potent for them. He's got the cloud map thing, movement speed, so I can't QR. Although it's looking very juicy there. Again, patience is most often the choice. Discipline, patience. The perfect gameplay is the most boring one. Hopefully we change in time perfectly. She can't ult. Perfect gameplay is boring. Perfect gameplay is disciplined and giga boring. Right? What you're witnessing. Kind of like chess. The most perfect game is the one where you just do the most obvious, boring, zero mistake moves. An enemy beats himself. So I'm not doing anything necessarily flashy, but do believe me when I say we're breaking them. We are breaking them. For them to play against this is horrendous. I guess if you're a bit more cerebral type of person and you can enjoy good analysis, this could be enjoyable for you. Just seeing like this is a systematic breakdown, and if you can read the enemy intentions and kind of feel their anger on failure in this game, right? Playing the strong side bot and getting nothing to show for it. Entire game. You can appreciate it, right? You can appreciate the gameplay. But it's certainly not for everyone, which is why Vel'Koz obviously has like low popularity. And this stream is still like fairly small stream, right? Very I recognize it is a niche that not everyone partakes in, but this is the way I enjoy the game. I like some flashy, cheesy moves here and there. But this is the game we like. Why don't they give up? They have Kazin, fairly good scaling. My bad, I mean. That was a lousy ghost, I can't save anything. Perfect. Damn, I missed my Q. Me and Jen are spacing nicely and just constantly punishing them every step of the way. I'll start building that cap. That said, I personally do enjoy watching lane swaps on MSI right now for the same reasons I've just laid out. Yeah, I enjoy. I'm an older player. I enjoy lane swaps. I remember metas where lane swaps were literally the norm. Like, you would go in a game and you know you're gonna get lane swapped. You had like fucking Hotshot GG play Malphite, and at 17 minutes he'd have 20 minions, right? He'd have 20 CS due to a shitty lane swap. And he would just play for flash ult, and he would just ult as a fucking Malphite. They would still win the game, like the old CLG and shit. I really enjoy that sort of stuff. The game is a board. It's tactical, you know? It's not just flashy champs and synergies and like Rakan goes in, collects everyone, and then Akali runs them over or some shit, you know? I might have a very good angle here. I delayed my Q so I can slow after the jump. No way, he's not out of mana. He did like 50 jumps. He needs to melee hit me here. He's still not out of mana. He's maxed out on his jumps. Oh, he TP'd to die. Wonderful game. Absolutely wonderful game. Good job, guys. I still did most damage. Damn. I was not in most fights. Very, very cool.